Hey beauties, I'm back with another video, and this time I'd like to do another soft, smoky, somewhat kind of metallic lilac eyeshadow look using palette number 3. So let's get started. Let's start with the eyebrows. I'm using the Obsession palette in dark brunette. As you can see, my eyebrows are sparse and they're not that thick, so what I'm doing here is I'm filling the brows using this brow artist brush. Then just making a shape that I really like while basing on my eye shape. My brows are straight, so I kind of create another shape. I'm using the wax right here just to sort of darken the color of my brows and of course seal in the hairs so that they don't go everywhere. I like this wax very much. It gives my brows a darker tint, and not just that, it also just creates the perfect brows for me. Now if you feel like going for this very drawn in look, you can use the wax, but on certain days you may want to skip it if you like the natural look. Yes, I'm basically just filling in the brows, the parts that have no hair or little hair. I'm just very quickly doing this right now, not very detailed. And now it's time to carve it out using this pink kind of concealer. Now if you like going for the high definition, very sharp, on fleek brows, you can do this. I do this every time, but during the day I skip this part because I like my brows more natural looking. This pink concealer is very helpful for me, especially for the stage. Now you blend it with your blending bud, and you can set it with powder. And now it's time for some contour. I'm not really going for the very detailed, chiseled, sharp contour look. I just really want some color on my face. So I'm going ahead and putting on some shadows. This is again the NYX contour and highlighting palette, which I use every day, using this fluffy brush, just really creating some shadows on the forehead, under my cheekbone, jawline, just very softly doing it, not very chiseled, and onto my nose using a smaller brush. Take note that this is not a daytime look. I mean, if you like, you could, but make sure it's really well blended because lines are not very good during the day. Everything has to be soft. This is my favorite shade of mineral blusher, and since this is very pigmented, I'm just applying a little, gradually putting them on top of my contour, spreading it like that so that they look like they're just in one place. This is the luminizer powder in the shade Lustrous, and I'm using my fan brush for this one, as the usual. I really like this color. It's rose gold. It sort of Gives you a tanned look, I guess. I'm glowing. Nose, chin. These are the areas that I like to put them on. Hello. He likes to be in the videos. This is my Lip Bonbons tinted lip balm. Something that I can't live without. I always prime my lips with them before I apply any lipstick. Now this is the Addiction palette number 3. And I'm using the shade Tickled. Using this blending brush. Just slightly putting them all over the lids. Like so. And then using this shade Cheeky, a darker one, putting them on using the crease brush on the outer V of your eyelids, like so. This brush is really precise and it picks up color very well. Now this shade has a little shimmer into it. I think more of a metallic look. So step back a little bit and check if they're even. Slightly spreading them like that. And this is the shade Ecstatic. Just blending the edges of the Cheeky. And I'd like to apply them with my fingers because they just work better. Now I'm applying the Smitten and Flippant on the inner corners of my eyes using my fingers. Now they're looking shiny. They're looking metallic. I like this effect. It looks very nice. And then we blend. Make sure your brush is clean. You can clean them or wipe them every time or every after use. And you can wash them whenever you feel like they're not picking up the correct colors anymore. Keep them clean. You should at least have 2 blending brushes. If you don't want to keep washing them. Just really make sure they're even. That's the most important thing. Blend, blend. And then using this sponge applicator, I'm applying the shade Smitten. This applicator is a must. You must have one of these. And once again, blend. We always blend. And using any eyeliner you have, I'd like to use my gel liner. I then line my lashes and also tight line underneath. And on the other eye as well. Since we're not using any liquid eyeliner for this look, we are just going to go ahead and use eyeliner pencil and eyeshadow to create a soft look, smoky look. Now this is the shade Irate, the jet black from the palette number 3. Just apply it on top of the eyeliner and blend it like that. Don't go way up, just follow the eyeliner and blend it. And blend it more on the edges, like a little more on the outer corners, extending them a little bit. So there you go. You smoke it out, blend it, smoke it out. And mixing two colors, ecstatic and cheeky, we're using this liner brush, and we're just gonna go ahead and line the lower lashes. This liner brush is dual-ended, so on the other end you can use this brush to blend that, so it's very handy, huh? This shade is Tickled, the one we used earlier for the transition color. We're applying a little bit on here to kind of create a smoky effect, but very, very soft. So we clean it with a sponge, and then we use the Epic mascara, my favorite mascara. Now, when applying mascara, you have to be very patient. I mean, I don't give up until they look full. You have to work hard to make them look full. And believe me, they will look full. Just give them time. This mascara is awesome. You can layer them, yet they don't clump up. They just look fuller. And they are perfect as base for your 3D Fiber Lash mascara. Now we are simply putting them on the lower lashes just to make our eyes look a little wider. Yep. We now then let it dry. While waiting for it to dry, we apply this white eyeliner in the shade Pristine on our waterline to make them look bigger and wider. And then we're just lining our lips with this Precision Lip Liner in the shade Plush. You can actually use this alone. It's a very nice shade. Or you can just line your lips like so. I'd like to apply the lip bonbons before anything on my lips, so they are primed and they are moisturized each time. These pencils are waterproof and very soft, not drying. There, I've applied them to my whole entire lips. Just because it's so nice. This shade is so pretty. Aww. And by doing this, you're actually giving your Splash Liquid Lipstick a longer life. Because the lip liner protects it and makes it stay even longer. I'd like this lip color to stay on forever tonight because I'm planning to eat a lot. So it helps. Longer staying power. Ooh, Stellar is so pretty. So pretty. Now it's time for some 3D Fiber Lash Mascara. This is the Transplanting Gel. If you don't know yet how to use it, you just apply it like a regular mascara. Make sure it's really there, it's really wet. Apply it up and down like that. Just coat your lashes. Coat your entire lashes. This gel will serve as a glue for the fibers. This is the fibers. The more you put, the more gel you put, the more fibers that will stick onto it. Yep, like that. It's just amazing. It's instant. Instant volume. There, don't forget to seal it again with gel. Okay, touch up. Powder brush, just to clean the edges. And this is my favorite Touch Mineral Powder Foundation, and it's in the shade Satin. I finish everything up with a Behold setting spray. Let it dry, and there you go. I hope you enjoyed this video tutorial. Thanks for watching, and see you soon.